The 4 reasons why you're poor.
You know what, let's cut out all of the warm, fuzzy self-help talk, and I'm gonna be the first person to speak to you frankly today. I'm gonna tell you the 4 reasons why you're poor. And reason number 1 is because you saw this title and it triggered you. You've listened to the first 10 or 20 seconds of this YouTube video and it's instantly triggered you, and that says far more about you than anything else. The first reason you're poor is because you can't look yourself in the mirror and be honest about your current situation. You can't take criticism without even trying to protect your ego. You know, usually there's 2 things that most people can't take responsibility for. It's number 1, how much money they have in their bank account, and number 2, their weight. And let me tell you something right now, if you're watching this video, it means that you have Wi-Fi as well as some sort of device that connects you to the global economy. So for that reason, you have no excuses. Zero, none. In the year 2022, if you still can't figure out how to make money, shame on you. Now, let me make a very, very important caveat, because there's a lot of people I know who don't make much money and they're genuinely happy. They love their situation, they love their life, and I can see it in their eyes. You know, you can tell a lot when you actually look someone in the eyes. And you can tell, are they saying this just to cope with their situation, or do they truly mean what they say? And they're like, yeah, like I make more than enough money. I feel like I'm happy with my life. And to those people, I salute you. And I don't believe it's in everyone's destiny to become a multi-millionaire. But if you're watching this video right now, it tells me everything I need to know, which is you are not happy with your financial situation. No. You know, as I said, I am never bothered by a fat person who looks themselves in the mirror and they're like, yeah, you know what? I get it. You know, maybe I could lose a little bit of weight. Maybe I could lower my body fat percentage, but I'm fine with where I am. You know, my issue is when I see fat people explaining 101 different reasons why, no, you don't understand, it's my metabolism, or it's this thing, or there's this special reason why I'm different compared to everyone else out there. And I know these people live a very sad existence because they have to look themselves in the mirror every single night and be okay with the fact that they lie to themselves. The most important on earth, they lie to themselves. I was just saying everyone has their flaws. I'll give you a perfect example all the time. I drink. I enjoy a drink. You know, sometimes I don't drink for a few weeks. Sometimes I drink every single day in a week, especially when I'm abroad traveling with friends. It is not good for me. No one is going to try to pretend that drinking alcohol is good for me. Well, at least when I'm drinking, I'm not there making 101 excuses why I can't stop, or why actually, you know what, maybe drinking is actually kind of good for you. Like, no, I just say, hey, I'm drinking. I know it's bad for me. I accept that it's bad for me. And in this situation, I have decided that the pros outweigh the cons, but I've made this decision to drink on this particular day, and I'm okay with that. That is me being able to unemotionally assess my situation. I've had many friends go, hey, I think you shouldn't smoke cigars. They're not good for you. And I'm like, I understand there's health implications, but it's one of those things that I'm gonna keep doing. But the point is, when someone gives me that sort of criticism or constructive criticism, I can look at things objectively and I can assess the situation without getting triggered, without feeling a person's attacking me, without feeling that I'm fundamentally a bad person or I'm flawed. Just look at things critically. So the first reason you're poor is because you cannot look at your life critically without your little ego getting shattered and without feeling like you have to make 101 different excuses for the reason you're in the situation you're in right now. Now, speaking of identity is kind of a funny thing in 2022 because I feel as though in the world right now, everyone kind of accepts you can change your identity and you can shift your identity. You know, you could be a fan of one sport and then the next year, you know, start getting a keen interest in another sport, and then now you identify as a fan of that sport. You could be very into street style and identify as someone who dresses a little edgier, and then the next year you...
Chat, do you like this type of video, or is it repetitive? Some people I see in the chat are calling it generic. I want to watch more. He's going up right now. He's having the best month he's ever had. We're going to talk to him on stream right now. And chat, also, I'm going to Romania tomorrow to meet up with Luke Belmar, Fresh and Fit, and the Tate Brothers. What do you think I should do? What type of content do you think I should do? Just stream? Should I do some IRL shit? The 7 best purchases to make in your 20s. The 17 side hustles you can start doing in 2022. Documentary, vlog, boxing. No, I'm gonna... cars. So just do a whole bunch of shit. Jordan was saying I should do a, like, I spent a day with the Tate Brothers main channel video. Boxing will be fire. And get roasted for my terrible form. There's definitely a lot I could do. But I think I'm going to be there for a while. This is my last stream for a bit. We'll
Look, there is nothing.
I just bought a $5,000 MacBook today to try to be able to stream while I'm in Europe. I hope it's not ass, bro. 17 side hustles. It might be better if I just interview him.
Nothing more important during this 2022 recession than increasing your ability to earn income. I don't know if you've noticed, but there is money everywhere. All you gotta do is just claim it. So in this video, I wanted to put together a list of 17 side hustles you can start today with just a laptop. As long as you have a Wi-Fi connection.
But Destiny will tell you that it's just crypto, that it's all scam, it's just drop shipping. Let's see the 17. Let's see if they're all bullshit. There's a big intro. Let's start here.
A little bit of supplementary income on the side. Now, if you want a comparison of the 8 most common business models, I actually created the online money making matrix. I uploaded a YouTube video earlier this year using an equation and a formula to basically get down to the bottom of which online business model is the best. I'm gonna leave that as a first link in the description if you want to watch it. Anyways, let's get into the side hustle. First up, we have TikTok content creation. TikTok is blowing up right now because of its algorithms, and for both people and businesses, it is a very valuable asset. So whether you're actually creating user-generated content for businesses, or you're just being a TikTok editor for an influencer or a business that can actually go ahead and repurpose, or for example, there's so many podcasts out there, you can actually come in and repurpose all of their podcast content and tell them, hey, I'm gonna create an entirely new channel for you with TikTok. Number 2, graphic designer. Are you great with design? Then go ahead and look at places like Twitter and search graphic design help on Twitter. You know, on Twitter, people will put out, hey, do you know any good graphic designers? This is actually a very easy way to get clients. You need to understand that there are hundreds of thousands of businesses out there that need better graphic design work. And the difference in pay that they're willing to give between a good graphic designer and a great graphic designer is massive. Number 3, we have a boutique marketing agency. This is services, any sort of service. It could be literally anything, whether that be thumbnails, Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, email marketing, whatever it is, basically any service that helps businesses make more money. And the agency aspect of it is simply using leverage. No longer just doing it yourself, but using drop servicing to actually have someone else fulfill the services for you. You're just finding the clients and wrapping it all under your experience. By the way, that business model is actually how I got to $80,000 a month back in 2018, 2 years into running my agency. Next, we have YouTuber. Do you have something that you are super excited to talk about? Something you just can't stop talking about to your friends? And have you always felt that you might have a good propensity for being on camera? Well, being a YouTuber can actually be super lucrative. Bear in mind, it's a very slow burn. For a long time, you won't make a lot of money. I started uploading on YouTube back in 2015. I basically made like zero money all the way up until 2021. These days, I make close to $50,000 a month in AdSense. And for most of, for example, 2019, I had monetization turned off anyways. But these days, I make close to $50,000 a month. So, you know, it's a good...
Dude makes $50K a month, bro! With views like this? Yo, free game. If you make finance videos, your CPM is going to be so fucking high. Jordan Welch and Iman Gaji, bro, they make like 50, 60K giving advice videos, stuff like that. The thing is, you can't really make these videos unless you have other business ventures, because you can't just be talking about nothing. But 50K a month from this channel is crazy, bro. Their CPM is 6 times higher than mine, man. 6 times higher. And fuck the left wrist, bro. Why? Chad, someone tell me why it has to be on the left wrist. Why is everyone like so fucking... Return the watch and get Seiko's cost 330K. This shit wasn't 30K. Chad, you think I have 30K to spend on a watch? Relax. Bro, capture clip moments with the tape bros, then go viral on TikTok and Rumble. Usually get some ice, bro. Yeah, well, I don't like to walk around with like icy shit, bro. I don't want to be robbable. I don't want to be robbable. And this Seiko, I don't want this fucking watch. I'm not a big fan of this watch. Not even gonna cap. Non-dominant hand is least used hand. So why does it matter? Why does it matter? It feels good here. Why do you gotta put it on the left? I don't understand.
Supplementary income for sure. You know, even if you're just earning an extra $1,500 a month doing something that you probably
What should I ask him? Guy's 22, rich as fuck. And you know what I just learned yesterday going out to dinner with him and Jordan? Bro, Dubai has 0% tax. Did you guys know that? Type of 1 if you knew that, because I didn't know. Type of 2 if you didn't know that. 0% tax in Dubai? We out! That's why all these rich people are going to Puerto Rico, Dubai, and all the bad bitches are there. It's like, it's a level up from Miami. You guys knew that? I never heard that in my life, bro. I guess I'm done, man.
Would have loved to do anyways, or talking about something. And it could be anything. You could be super into chess and you could teach people how to play chess online, or you could react to certain games. Like, there's so much stuff that you can do. Next, we have TikTok theme pages. Now, people were making so much money between 2014, 2017, even 2018 with Instagram theme pages. I, in fact, was one of those people. The first business I ever started was Instagram theme pages, and then basically flipping accounts, rebranding them to more profit.
Flipping accounts, run up an account to 100K and sell it. Stupid easy. Well, you know, all these scammers. Fuck. you can get to a bag, bro.
Niches, basically selling shout outs and promotions and stuff like that. And that was back in 2014 to 2015. Now that is all great, but that got very, very saturated. That's why I stopped after a year. TikTok theme pages are the new wave of this. So that's the next side hustle. Next, we have YouTube scriptwriter. Now let's say you're very, very, very intrigued, excited, interested about a topic, and you know, nothing against you for it, but you may just not have the sort of,
look how many hustles there are, bro. Wow, I have all this money. You just invest in a shitcoin and then just hope you get lucky. There's so many fucking ways. You don't need to be a streamer, but you could be a YouTube scriptwriter, YouTube editor, YouTube manager. And this is just what I know because I'm a YouTuber. There's so many hustles behind the scenes, bro.
Personality that'll be good for YouTube, then you can actually be a YouTube scriptwriter. And you look at the music industry, for example, and there are so many scriptwriters that are actually sort of the heartbeat and the lifeblood.
Guys, you don't know what I'm talking about? You've never seen those videos where it's just an automated thing and people are giving life stories and stuff like that. There's so many of these channels that you guys probably don't watch it, but there's a big demographic of people who watch this on YouTube.
Behind some of the biggest artists. You can serve that exact same purpose by being a YouTube scriptwriter for a YouTuber. Next side hustle is a coach. If there is something that you have mastered, you are talented at, whether that be chess coach. You know, there's a lot of people who want to improve chess. You can be an online chess coach. You could be a guitar coach, and you could do that remotely via Zoom. You could be a holistic health coach. You could be whatever sort of coach that you want. You know, if there's something that you're very, very good at, then you can.
And the CPM is way higher for coaching. The shit that I'm talking about, bro, get used to $3 CPM.
Actually help coach people through it. And by the way, if some of you guys have a little bit of apprehension towards, you know, coaching, oh, why would people pay me? Just start off your hourly rate at like $20 or something, just something super, super cheap, and just keep working your way up from there. Next side hustle is video editing, creating some bangers for people. Look,
all this shit you can find out in the creativity guide.
Content is the current best form of marketing. So if you can create videos for people, whether that be shorts, reels, actual YouTube videos, full-blown YouTube videos, literally whatever it is, if you can do it, and you can do it in a way where you turn things around quickly, because a lot of people and a lot of editors are just way too slow. And number two, if you can do it in a way where you look at everything through the lens of the highest retention, you know, specifically tell clients, hey, I edit things in a way where you're going to get the best retention possible. You are going to get the highest percentage of people watching the video from the beginning to the end. If you frame things that way, you will win. Next is eBay flipping. This is very good, especially if you have a lot of stuff around the house that you can sell from day one. And if you don't have that, you can pull a Gary V and basically go bully some 7-year-olds at a garage sale.
Like, hold on, like, trash talk to me. 5 cents, 30 bucks. People working fucking 4 hours for 30 bucks.
I'm only joking, but I do find some of those videos pretty funny. So yeah, you can get some of those stuff and then go ahead and list it on eBay. And you know, a lot of your competition won't know how to list things properly. They won't know how to market things properly. You know, they won't know how to actually take photos with the right lighting. So if you know how to do that, you're gonna have a massive competitive advantage. And this side hustle has been there for thousands and thousands of years. There will always be an arbitrage, okay? There will always be a difference between the people who don't know how to market and the people that do. And you take two people selling the exact same thing. One person doesn't know how to market, one person does, and this person will sell it for twice, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times the amount that this person did, and they both bought it for the exact same price. Next up, we have copywriter. Now, people will pay a lot of money if you can take care of their emails for them, weekly newsletter, whatever, you know, any sort of form, you know, their Facebook updates, anything they need to do to actually get written word out, even their Twitter post, anything you can do to help alleviate the stress that they have of putting out written content. You know, there's only 3 or 4 skills where I would say no matter who you are, if you can learn it, and it doesn't really matter what industry you get into, it will serve you for the rest of your life. Copywriting and sales are 2 of those skills. So as I said, whether that's helping with emails, whether that's helping with sales scripts, whether that's helping with landing pages, you know, Twitter posts, anything, if you can help people articulate, present themselves, and sell more via written word, you in return will get paid a lot of money. Speaking of skills that will carry through for the rest of your life, we need to talk about sales. Now, remote sales jobs have...
You see your chat?
That's it.
Your job?